Right. I don't know what we got set up over here. Are we set up? All right, guys. Hello again. I am coming back at you with some more Skyrim. I'm still waiting for some things to load. Once everything gets loaded, then we'll go ahead and get started. Well, while it's loading, let me go ahead and pull up my book list. And yeah, it looks like we need to read Facegen 3. That's the finale of the Facegen books. Yep, that's the one we're going to read tonight. That's the one I've got marked off. Okay. All right, that's loaded. I'm waiting for Vortex to load. It sometimes takes a minute. Okay, there it goes. We've got a splash screen. And it's loaded. Now it's loading the preparing the game for mods. Okay, it's asking me to do something that it hasn't asked me to do in the past, but that's okay. Okay, I've got that closed up. Still loading plugins. So, how's everybody doing? We had a record number of people watching the live stream yesterday, which I was super excited to see that many concurrent viewers. Yeah, we get tens and 20s, coming and then going and then coming and going. But that's not concurrent. Concurrent is when they're all on at the same time. And we had something like 60 viewers watching live at 5 a.m., which I thought was remarkable because now 5 a.m. must be, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say those are probably Australians or, Asians because of the time difference. But it also might be early morning Brits too. So I don't know. I don't know who was watching, but that was a lot of people because normally at this hour, okay, we're good. Now we can load. Normally at this hour, I only get about 20 people watching. I don't get 60 concurrent viewers. So that was that pleased my heart. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna log in. I should be in Breeze Home, or no, not Breeze Home, Springwood Estates, where all my books are at, and then I should be able to. I think I have Facegen on my person actually, Facegen 3. So we'll read that, and we'll make sure we put all the books away, and then we'll try to do some quests. All right, there we go. You can see it loading on my screen or your screen. Everybody's screen. Okay. It takes just a second to get in. I almost forgot I gotta take one of these. And we have Serena or Serana or whoever she is. We have the vampire girl with us.
Is there something I can help you with?
No. Okay, let's just double check. Let's see if we've got the Facegen book on me. Nope, I must have dropped all the books off. Yep. There it is. Now, we read books 1 and 2 already, and yeah, this book series, the Facegen book series, it's a sage telling his students about a scribe, and so there's multiple levels into this, and at the end of the last book, a new priest had taken over for the Temple of Ariel. So let's find out let's continue the story and see what's going on. So, Facegen, Book 3, by Wagen, because the GH is probably not pronounced, and the W might be a V. No, it's not Vaughn. It's Wain Yarth. I don't know how to pronounce it. Tharbad had at last seen the power of the quill, said the great sage, continuing his tale, enchanted with the Daedra Facegen, servitor of Clavius Vile. It had brought him great wealth and fame as the scribe of the weekly bulletin of the Temple of Ariel. But he realized that it was the artist, and he merely was witness to its magic. He was furious and jealous. With a cry, he snapped the quill in half. He turned to finish his glass of mead. When he turned around, the quill was intact. He had no other quills but the one he had enchanted. So he dipped his finger in the inkwell and wrote a note to Gorgos in big sloppy letters. When Gorgos returned with a new batch of congratulatory messages from the temple, praising his latest bulletin, he handed the note and the quill to the messenger boy. Okay, I'm getting an error message on YouTube, so just bear with me. I'm going to go fix that. Or am I? It says the stream status is poor, but the output from OBS is excellent. So I'm going to just refresh and see what that does. Might not do anything, but I'm going to do it anyway. Says we're live. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know why it's poor unless YouTube is having some kind of ingest problem, because we're cranking out the kilobytes. Okay, so here we go. Let's continue on. Praisingly, he handed the note and the quill to the messenger boy. The note read, "Take the quill back to the Mages Guild and sell it. Buy me another quill with no enchantments." Gorgos didn't know what to make of the note, but he did as he was told. He returned a few hours later. "They wouldn't give us any gold back for it," said Gorgos. "They said it wasn't enchanted." I told them, I said, "What are you talking about? You enchanted it right here with that Facegen soul gem." And they said, "Well, there ain't a soul in it now. Maybe you did something and it got loose." Gorgos paused to look at his master. Tharbad couldn't speak, of course, but he seemed even more than usually speechless. "Anyway, I threw the quill away and got you this new one, like he said." Tharbad studied the new quill. It was white feathered, while his old quill had been dove gray. It felt good in his hand. He sighed with relief and waved his messenger lad away. He had a bulletin to write, and this time without any magic except for his own talent. Within 2 days' time, he was nearly back on schedule. It looked plain, but it was entirely his. Tharbad felt a strange reassurance when he ran his eyes over the page and noticed some slight errors. It had been a long time since the bulletin contained any errors. In fact, Tharbad reflected happily. There were probably other mistakes still in the document, but he was not seeing. He was finishing a final whirl of plain calligraphy on the borders when Gorgos arrived with some messages from the temple. He looked through them all quickly until one caught his eye. The wax seal of the letter read, "Facegen." With complete bafflement, he broke it open. "I think you should kill yourself," it read in perfectly gorgeous script. He dropped the letter to the floor, seeing sudden movement on the bulletin. Facegen script leapt from the letter and coursed over the scroll in a flood, translating his shabby document into a work of sublime beauty. Tharbad no longer cared about the weird, croaking quality of his voice. He screamed for a very long time, and then drank heavily. Gorgos brought Tharbad a message from Vanderthil, the secretary of the temple, early Fridas morning. But it took the scribe until mid-morning to work up the courage to look at it. "Good morning. I am just checking in on the bulletin. You usually have it in on Turdas night. I'm curious. You planning something special, Vanderthil?" Tharbad responded, "Vanderthil, I'm sorry I've been sick. There won't be a bulletin this Sundas," and handed the note to Gorgos before retiring to his bath. When he came back an hour later, Gorgos was just returning from the temple smiling. "Vanderthil and the archpriest went crazy," he said. "They said it was your best work ever." Tharbad looked at Gorgos, uncomprehending. Then he noticed that the bulletin was gone. Shaking, he dipped his finger in the inkwell and scrawled the words, What did the note I sent with you say?" "You don't remember?" asked Gorgos, holding back a smile. He knew the master had been drinking a lot lately. "I don't remember the exact words, but it was something like, Vanderthil, here it is. Sorry it's late. I've been having several mental problems lately. Tharbad. Since you said, here it is, I figured you wanted me to bring the bulletin along, so I did. And like I said, They loved it. I bet you get 3 times as much letters this Sundas. Okay, the error message disappeared on YouTube. That's good. Tharbad nodded his head, smiled, and waved the messenger lad away. Gorgos returned back to the temple, while his master turned to his writing plank and pulled out a fresh sheet of parchment. He wrote with the quill. "What do you want, Facegen?" The words become, "Goodbye, I hate my life. I have cut my wrists." Tharbad tried another tact. "Have I gone insane?" The words became, "Goodbye, I have poison. I hate my life." "Why are you doing this to me?" "I, Tharbad Hulzik, cannot live with myself and my ingratitude. That's why I put this noose around my neck." Tharbad picked up a fresh parchment, dipped his finger in the inkwell, and proceeded to rewrite the entire bulletin. While his original draft, before Facegen had altered it, had been simple and flawed, the new copy was a scrawl. Lowercase i's were undotted, G's looked like Y's, sentences ran into margins and curled up and all over like serpents. Ink from the first page leaked onto the second page. When he yanked the pages from the notebook, a long tear nearly divided the third page in half. Something about the final result was evocative. Tharbad at least hoped so. He wrote another note, reading simply, "Use this bulletin instead of the piece of trash I sent you." When Gorgos returned with new messages, Tharbad handed the envelope to him. The new letters were all the same, except for one from his healer, Telemichael. "Tharbad, we need you to come in as soon as possible. We've received the reports from Black Marsh about a strain of the Crimson Plague that sounds very much like your disease, and we need to re-examine you. Nothing is definitive yet, but we're going to want to see that what our options are." It took Tharbad the rest of the day and 15 drams of the stoutest mead to recover. The larger part of the next morning was spent recovering from this means of recovery. He started to write a message to Vanderthil. "What did you think of the new bulletin with the quill?" Facegen's improved version was, "I'm going to ignite myself on fire because I'm a dying no talent." Tharbad rewrote the note using his finger and ink message. When Gorgos appeared, he handed him the note. There was one message in Vanderthil's handwriting. It read, "Tharbad, not only are you divinely inspired, but you have a great sense of humor. Imagine us using those scribbles you sent instead of the real bulletin. You made the Archbishop laugh heartily. I cannot wait to see what you have next week. Yours fondly, Vanderthil." Okay. The funeral service, a week later, brought out far more friends and admirers than Tharbad Hulzik would have believed possible. The coffin, of course, had to be closed, but that didn't stop the mourners from filing into lines to touch its smooth oak surface, imagining it as the flesh of the artist himself. The Archbishop managed to rise to the occasion and deliver a better-than-usual eulogy. Tharbad's old nemesis, the secretary before Vanderthil, Alfers, came in from cloud rest, wailing and telling all who could listen that Tharbad's suggestions had changed the direction of her life. When she heard Tharbad had left her his quill in his final testament, she broke down in tears. Vanderthil was even more inconsolable until she found a handsome and delightfully single young man. I can hardly believe he's gone, and I never even saw him face to face or spoke to him, she said. I saw the body, but even if he hadn't been all burned up, I wouldn't have been able to tell if it was him or not. I wish I could tell you there'd been a mistake, but there was plenty of medical evidence, said Telemichael. I supplied some of it myself. He was a patient of mine, you see. Oh, said Vanderthil. Was he sick or something? He had the Crimson Plague. Years ago, that's what took away his voice box, but it appeared to have gone into complete remission. Actually, I had just sent him a note telling him words to that effect, the day before he killed himself. You're that healer? Exclaimed Vanderthil. Tharbad's messenger boy, Gorgos, told me that he had just picked up that message when I sent mine, complimenting him on the new primitive design for the bulletin. It was amazing work. I never would have told him this, but I had begun to suspect he was stuck in an outmoded style. It turned out he had one last work of genius before going out in a blaze of glory, figuratively and literally. Vanderthil showed the healer Tharbad's last bulletin, and Telemichael agreed that its frantic, nearly illegible style spoke volumes about the power and majesty of the god Ariel. Now I'm thoroughly confused, said von Guldak. Okay, now we're back in the real world. About which part? Asked the great sage. I think the tale is very straightforward. Feyfoken made all the bulletins beautiful except for the last one, the one Tharbad did for himself, said Taxum thoughtfully. But why did he misread the notes from Vanderthil and the healer? Did Feyfoken change those words? Perhaps, smiled the great sage. Or did Feyfoken change Tharbad's perceptions of those words? Asked von Guldak. Did Feyfoken make him mad after all? Very likely, said the great sage. I got a little hiccup burping going on. Why I'm kind of pausing between words sometimes. But that would mean that Feyfoken was a servitor of Shegaroth, said von Guldak, and you said he was a servitor of Clavicus Vile. Which was he, an agent of mischief or an agent of insanity? The will was surely altered by Feyfoken, said Taxum, but that's the sort of thing a servitor of Clavicus Vile would do to perpetuate the curse. As an appropriate ending to the tale of the scribe and his cursed quill, smiled the great sage, I will let you read into it as you will. Okay. I'm a little confused at the end of that as well. But it was a kind of a cool little story about a sage going mad because of the quill he had enchanted. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, where's my... Oh, my weight's pretty high. Okay, we need to go through my stuff, and I need to get rid of it. Okay, I'm just going to look at my ingredients. And I ate that. Okay. Let's look at dropping some armor. And weapons. And supplies and everything. I basically store everything in this room here. It's crazy how much I've got in this room. Oh, jewelry, yeah, circlets and stuff. That doesn't weigh anything, so there shouldn't be no problem. It's just occupying space. And weapons, I don't really need to drop any of that. Oh, what? Maybe I do. Now, I'm using a glass bow of thunderbolts, right? I can make it exquisite with refined malachite. But I thought I picked up an ebony bow, right? Didn't I pick up an ebony bow? Well, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Off the streets of Breville and turned his life around.
So, type. Bow. Ancient Nord bow. That one looks pretty good. Ebony bow. It's already superior. Burns targets for 13. $29. Spells a soul gem. Burns targets for 13. I got 5 elven bows. Okay, I'm gonna take that ebony bow.
I have a lot of respect for the soldiers here.
Let's see if I can make it better. If I 32. Okay, I can make this one 32.
Hi, Ismir. I have to say, this crossbow is an amazing device.
And then I could give the other ebony bow to somebody. $56. Okay, what does my sword do? 59. That's right, I remember
is a
that.
good strategist, but a better leader. Solitude is
Okay, we got a couple of ebony bows. I'm gonna drop off this glass bow. And the Daedric sword. We'll have to enchant that bow, and then I'll give it to somebody. Jojo carries a bow.
Let me know if you have anything you need from me.
What kind of bow do you have that I could just take from you?
It's an honor to serve you.
And then give you this ebony. Well, you're already carrying an ebony bow. But it's not upgraded. Maybe I can just upgrade that. And your
Lead on.
ebony sword. Ebony bow. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do that. And your ebony sword. We'll make that one exquisite as well. And apparently I just leveled up. I must be level 40.
It was good to see we could turn things around in Raven Rock. Lots of other places around Tamriel could use that kind of hope.
Are we ready then?
No,
What now?
I need you to wait here.
If you say so.
I don't need you tagging along with me everywhere we go. Okay.
I've always known that my Thane is the better Dragonborn. Mirak never stood any chance. I am at your command.
Okay, so I'm giving you a bow. Ebony bow. I can give you the one that burns or paralyzes, it doesn't matter. Give you the paralyzation bow. And there should be a sword. Ebony sword. Before I give you that, I'm going to recharge it.
I will protect.
I'm recharging my own while I'm here. Okay, you're fully recharged. Okay, everything's recharged.
with my life. Harkin desires to grant all vampires the ability to live under the sun. I, for one, would loathe having so many
Might have been right.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Everybody's talking at the same time. I can't hear you guys. Okay. So, paralyzation staff and a summon subjugated. We're going to take that one away. Oh, is that something that needs to be charged? I can't do it while it's in your possession. Right. Okay, so I gave her a fire glass bow. I didn't mean to do that. She has an ebony bow. There we go. Now you need an ebony sword. Ebony sword of... I need to make it magic before I give it to you. Well, it is magic. Burns target. Take that. Okay, you're squared away. I'll go ahead and give you the fire arrow, the ice arrows, lightning arrow. Shoot, I'll give you the bone arrows. Because you guys do more archery than I do. Okay, and that's about to run out. So I should probably take it and then recharge it. Probably should just take it and not give it back.
I'll guard you with my...
But that's okay. Sid's staff, that's the ghost. We're not going to carry that with us. Where's the other staff? I know I just grabbed a staff from her. Right? Didn't I? Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about all that.
life.
Yep, let's drop that staff off. I know, I'm jumping around on you guys. Sorry about that. I need to make... Okay, I've got another ebony bow that I could give somebody, but Lydia uses... crossbow. I couldn't think of it. Sorry. I'll use the ebony bow of fire. That's cool. Level up available. Let's go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. Gotta pick one of these, and I'm thinking health. Now I don't know why I've got 150 magicka, because I never added anything to that as far as I remember. The speech is looking good. Archery, come on now. What does that do? Eagle eye? Pressing block while aiming will zoom in your view. It sounds kind of cool. Let's see what else is out there. One-handed 99. I need a 100. There's a couple of block options here that I could choose from. What do we got? Deadly Bash. Elemental Protection. Now, I've been thinking about that one. Heavy Armor 80. Okay, this one's opened up. What is that? Matching set. That's if I'm wearing a matching set. I'm not really wearing a matching set. Smithing. Glass-smithing is 70. Ebony is 80, so I'm not going to be there for a minute. Yeah, you notice how I didn't have any thought? I just went straight to it. Okay, dropping off all this excess ore and stuff like that. Dragon bones. Okay, I've got some gems I gotta drop off. Now, I think the Varla stones are reusable, right? Like, the other ones get burnt up when you use them. But I think the Varla stones get reused. So that would be one really strong reason why I wanted to make sure my girls always have the Varla stones. Why is there a... Oh, that's in my position. I was going to say, why is there a pickaxe in this lockbox? Diamond, and that's it. Okay, there's a goblet. Guess what? I'm not carrying that. Just put it wherever I can. Okay. So, am I going to craft something? Do I need to craft arrows or anything like that? Do I need to upgrade anything that I'm wearing? Nordic 130. Hold on, I thought I had ebony or something in here. I've got Daedric. Get the armor ratings. I don't think I can wear that. Can I wear that? Looks like a... And I'm not going to wear Dragon Bone. It just doesn't feel right. Okay, 126. I wonder if I can raise that. And the Witch Plate. Runic Armor, Witch Plate. I'm grabbing these. And this is what I'm currently wearing, right? 114, but my armor is up. Ebony would be the same. That's a 110 Witch Plate. I thought I grabbed another one that was something else. Okay, whatever. I just want to see if I can upgrade these. Okay. I'm currently sitting on 130. I can go to flawless, 148. Okay. 138. It's almost there. And I can go to flawless. Okay, what about this runic armor? 146. That's not bad. And it's already magical. Okay, this one gives me 26 points. This one only gives me 25 points. Witch plate, flawless, 144.
Let me guess.
Almost.
You become a bard so you can tell everyone stories of our travels. Can't wait to see what parts you embellish.
Nordic ebony shield. That's what I'm carrying. Oh, it's already flawless. Right? Okay. That needs ebony. Okay, so Nordic carved. I'm wearing almost a matching set. I think I need to have a helmet. And exquisite is not flawless. Okay, I can go to yeah. I know I have a Nordic carved helmet. Let me see. Let me see if I do. I think I do. I think I've got a Nordic carved armor, boots, gauntlets, and there's the helmet. 50, 54. I'm wearing something that I can get up to 83. 58.
I'll be honest,
do I have the right
still
thing
haven't
clicked?
figured
No.
out just what happened with Avincenzo.
70. But it would be better. Okay, yeah. We're gonna start wearing the Nordic carved. I think I need ebony. I probably need more than just ebony. But we'll find out. Not doing ebony armor. Quicksilver. Okay, these all need quicksilver. That requires ebony. But it's already flawless. Got it. Man, I'm all over the place. So I need quicksilver. I can put this ebony back. Okay, barrel. You got any quicksilver? I got... Okay, good. I've got quite a few. Nordic carved armor, 130, 148. I'm happy with that. Boots. Gauntlets. Helmet. And that's it. The extra armor that I'm wearing can go back in the bin. Okay, I'm getting ready to equip that. Okay, where is the helmet that I'm... there it is. Okay. Why do I have the Sovereign Band on? That's where the extra magic is coming from. Let's get a good ring. Ring of Remedy. My health regenerates faster. I think that's good. We'll go with that. What did I just click on? I didn't mean to click on whatever I just clicked on. Oh, the carved helmet. Okay. I might have picked up too many Quicksilver ingots, but I just wanted to be sure. We are good. Hey, Lydia.
Right behind you.
I'm gonna...
Right. The other part of my job.
just slam the door in her face. Okay, so she's got a crossbow. That's nice. But she has a... She's wearing gold earrings. I could make those magical for her. She's got a magic set. I could make that sword better. I'm gonna take it. She only has one steel bolt. Okay, the only reason why I was talking to her was mainly because I wanted to see if she had a good bow or if she had, I wanted to give her these flawed varnish stones. And any soul gems that I might be running around with extra, which I don't think I have any extras really. I picked up some crossbow bolts, didn't I? Oh, I didn't scroll deep enough. There's only 2. I think I'm gonna make some more bolts.
Let's go.
But before I do that, we're gonna do ebony on her sword. I'm gonna take some firewood because I know I'm gonna need it for the bolts. I don't know, maybe dwarven ingots. I don't think I'd need that many, but that's okay. The dwarven ingots for the arrows, we'll find out here in just a minute. Hey, you're on there. I need that. Dwarven arrows, there it is. Ooh, I don't want dwarven arrows. I think I want elven arrows. 16. Oh wait, glass arrows. What do I need? Refined malachite. Hold on. 111. How come that 18 is not up there? Oh, it's because I can make that. Okay. But I can make some glass arrows. Refined malachite. I'm not sure if I even have any. Oh, wait, I do. Hey, she's off the thing. I needed that ebony. Dang it.
People aren't going to forget about how we saved Solitude from Potenna anytime soon.
Damn,
Quite one
damn,
thing.
I dropped off that ebony ingot. There we go. She's going to be a killing machine. Okay, it's fully charged. There we go. Glass arrows.
I still can't help wonder if Uncle went rogue, or if the Thalmor wanted him to do all that.
Oh. Crap. I didn't want to make arrows. I wanted to make bolts. Dang it. I needed to make bolts. Like a bone mold. I need bone meal. What about an orcish bolt? Or a calcum and firewood? She's currently using steel, which is 10. Orcish is 12. Once I get bone meal, I could do bone mold bolts. Okay. I need firewood, right? Because I think I used up the 3 that I grabbed. That's fine. Wait, I'm making orc, right? That's orichalcum. I'm low on orichalcum. Or is it? I don't have any orichalcum. That's a bull. That's a bull. Can't make it. I need 2 or... That's corundum. I need 2. I have 1. Jeez. Okay, well I'll carry everything with me.
Sounds like a good bit of fun too.
I think we're good. Now, Lydia, get your sword back.
Thane. Right. The other part of my job.
Yeah, let me move this mic because it's all up in my grill. Okay. Why do I have 2 of those on me? I only need 1. Okay, Jojo and Lydia, you're on the hook. We're going to Avant-Garde, Angar, Vungi, Vungadukidi, whatever it's called. But that's where we're heading. And I think we're ready to go. Everybody got their weapons recharged. They got their upgrades. There was supposed to be a weapon or armor that I should have put magic on. The helmet. I forgot to do that. Okay. Level 40, biatch. Become friends with someone and they may allow you to take certain items for their home.
What troubles you, darling? Huh?
Hey, Michelle. You're here.
Thank you for your kindness.
Going right back in the house. I gotta enchant what I can enchant. I'm slowly moving towards glass and ebony.
Yes.
Well, you knew I was coming. Come on, get out the doorway. Thank you. Okay. Nordic carved helmet. Now, I put water breathing on my other helmet, and it didn't seem to hold. Or I was still able to drown. Something about that is not right. So I'll use a really good soul gem. Okay. What else? Oh, this jewelry I don't need to make. Can the pickaxe get some enchantment? No, I don't need to fight with a pickaxe. Now I have a ring of increasing my regen rate. I wonder if I can do better. Whoa! I don't see. Okay, there's a regen. There's a magical regen. There's a healing rate. Okay. 10%? That's horrible. I could make my one-handed, I could make my sneak better actually. No. I could resist. I could lockpick better with it. My heavy armor, my health. I could just improve my health, just straight up.
Ooh, careful, Thane. You crossed the Blackbriars, and now they'll come after us with
13?
their
That's not as good as what I've
deadly
already got,
assassins.
right? Okay, I gotta check. Is it considered an apparel? Yeah, Ring of Remedy. 20% faster. So there's no reason to swap that out. Yeah. Okay. And I'm carrying a bunch of jewelry that I really don't need, but that's okay. It doesn't weigh anything. Okay, we're going to do a fast travel across the map. We won't make it the whole way because I don't have it unlocked. Wait, where are we going? Going over here somewhere. Agravundi. Or the wrong thing clicked. Do you guys see it on the map? I don't see it. Agravundi is over here somewhere. Arrow is pointing down. Oh, there it is. Find the source of power in Agramundi. We could take the mill and then... Or we could just go from here across the way. Plus, there's a bunch of caves that I discovered that I've never been in. I hate to
You
admit
don't
this.
see dwarven ruins every day. Thinking of heading inside?
Yes, but not these. We're going to go into the other set. I hate to admit this, but I, from time to time, will watch other people play Skyrim, just because I like to see, mainly, like, their reaction to certain things, and also see, like, how they overcome certain obstacles and things like that.
Enjoy killing you.
What is going on? Okay, you guys figured it out. There was a vampire, apparently. Bone meal. I need some of that to make you some bone bolts.
It's been a long time
I
since
try
I saw
not
the
to
Gilded
watch
Rain in full bloom. It's beautiful.
later progression videos. Like I was watching a video today, and the guy did in one 1 hour video, he did his entire play. It might have been 2 hours. His entire playthrough from level 1 to all the way up to the finish of the game. And once he got to a part where I felt it was starting to be spoilery, I decided to, I said, no, I can't watch anymore because...
I'm disappointed.
So I disconnected, right? And I said, whoops, I'm not going to watch any more of this because I don't want to be spoiled. Okay. But there's another guy that I've been also watching, and he is brand new, doesn't know anything about Skyrim. You know, he's just, he seems like he's just a really cool dude. You know, it's not a professional streamer or anything like that, and I really enjoy his
I can't
playthrough.
believe those warlocks tried to summon
Right?
an incomprehensibly powerful mad woman.
And he
Might as
did
well
something
just stick
today,
your whole face in a
and
campfire while you're
it
at
opened my eyes. I went, what? You can do that? And so I'm going to actually be doing that later after this mission.
These crypts dot the lands of Skyrim. Our ancestors...
Okay, we found Argon Charkaburger. Burger. And there just happens to be a notebook out here that says the journey to Madrasi Dran on Agarmurgar. Whispers of this ancient temple have been the great treasure awaits for worthy adventurer and MD. Dance of Fire. I think I've already got that one, but I'm picking it up anyway because it's got a good value. All right, ladies, we're going in. After I quick save. I thought this was going to be a Dwarven ruins. It looks like it's a Nordic ruins. He basically, and I'll tell you what he did. He found himself in Winterhold, you know, where the Mages Guild is, and that's where he's working through the Mages Guild
Every one of them.
quest line, which I've already completed. But in Winterhold itself,
Riches and fortune within my
he
grasp.
talked to people.
And I have to give it all up because they're afraid of a few dead bodies.
And he talked to people in town.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Of course I'm troubled. I'm on the verge of incredible wealth. But my cowardly workforce ran at the first sign of danger.
What scared them off?
We were excavating this old tomb when we opened a chamber full of corpses. The team took one look, turned tail, and ran.
Haven't they seen dead bodies?
Well, probably not like these. The ones in there are all still walking around.
I have your notebook.
In any case,
You
if
looked
I
it
can't get
outside.
past the creatures in that room, I can't recover the treasure. I need more manpower. Say, that's not a bad idea. You look like you could handle yourself against these beasts. I'll tell you what. You help me get the treasure, and I'll split it with you. Deal?
Deal or no deal?
Legend says this tomb holds a treasure that bestows great power on the one who discovers it. Beyond that, not much more is known. Obviously, this treasure will fetch a good deal of gold, and I'm willing to let you share in the reward when we find it. In any case, if I can't
like
get past
her.
the creatures in that room, I can't recover the treasure. I need more manpower. Say, that's not a bad idea. I'll tell you what. You help me get the treasure. Excellent. With my brains and your brawn, that
Her
treasure
skirt
will
is
soon be
just long
mine.
enough.
They're ours.
And then her
First, I need you to
socks
clear the main chamber
or
of those
hose or whatever that is,
monstrosities.
is just
I'll
tall
stay
enough.
here until you're finished, planning our next
I'm
move.
looking right here. Okay, what am I doing?
This
is a little
creepy.
Clever as the ancestors were, they hardly wore any armor. Never understood why.
Because it was before they discovered how to make armor. I don't know why. Maybe they had magic that was better than armor. Or maybe they just like running around their skivvies.
Lydia was smart to turn away from the hags, even if it meant she had to kill her own mother. To see that though.
Hey ladies.
Did you?
Notice I'm not picking up the stamina or the magica potions. Mainly because I don't find myself using them ever. Why carry them? Okay, there's a gate over there. Now I'm looking around. If I was a worker and I saw that okay, there's a path over there. That's not the way we came in, is it? No, maybe it is. No, we came in through here, right?
I was cooped up in Whiterun for too long. It's good to be traveling again.
Yeah. It is good to be traveling again. Okay, there's two. And a door. Maybe that's something. Oh, wait, what's on the other side? I don't see any pull cords. Another door.
If you need an example of why I detest mages, look no further than Lua Elskaven. Tried to raise an army of the dead to terrorize Skyrim because it was being terrorized by the war.
Is there a full cord over here? No? Man, I gotta, wait, what's this? Aha. Quarski. Okay. So now I'm stumped a little bit. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, this is where we came in.
Have you killed them all yet?
Yes. They're all dead.
Then we've no time to lose. Follow me!
Oh,
Don't
okay.
fall
Maybe
behind.
you've got a key. Get out of the way, Lydia. Let her through. She's our friend. Come on. I'm not sure if she's our friend, but she seems to be non-hostile. Yes.
These doors seem to be the only thing left between me and the treasure.
I hear you.
There'd better be. I didn't come all this way to leave empty-handed. There must be a way to activate these doors deeper in the ruins. Here, take this key. It should open the doors on either side of the chamber.
Nice. She had the key. I'm going left first. Okay, there it is. This feels completely new to me. I think that I've gotten far enough into the campaign that I'm encountering stuff that I've never played before. Just so you know, I played up until I was about level 30 previously, and now I didn't hit everything or do everything, but this playthrough I'm trying to do all the side quests, right? I'm trying to do as much as I can, not a 100% completion, but at least, you know, 3/4.
Huh?
No going back.
You're as good as dead.
They're not going to jump down here with me, huh? There's bone meal. Is that trapped? Okay, so Lydia and Warmaidens are fighting somebody.
You really think you can take the two of us?
He's wearing an eggshell.
All right.
Where's Jordas? And how did we get down here? Cool looking tree. Hmm. Where's Jordas? I should call her JoJo. Whoops. Ooh, ebony arrows. And steel bolts. Wait, is this the way we came in? No, it can't be. But you never know. I'm checking. He's getting double the souls. Nugget just hidden away in the corner. Oh, it's empty. I know. I saw that. I can. Right. I can wear earrings. Excuse me.
You don't dabble in magic much, do you?
No.
Can't say I blame you. I barely trust any of it myself.
Oh. She's like this. I'm going in. Where's my weapon? It's at the top, like everywhere else. Okay. Oh, it's empty. Stay close. Glad I gave you a bunch of soul gems because you're filling them up like crazy. Oh, I gotta push him. Oh well. It happens. Alright guys, we are... Oh, that's a bunch of burned books. Now, Jordan didn't appear with us, even after going through that door. Huh. I wonder... It's empty. I wonder where she's at. Hope she's not dead. Ooh. Okay, this looks familiar. Oh, bugger. Now is Jordan down there? Hey, there she is. Alright, Jordan. Stay a little close. We're going to go through the other side now. I picked the wrong way. Okay, got it. Alright, bear with me. F5. Now we're going to the right. Boost! Oh, there's a trap. Log. Okay, I don't think I've seen that book. All 2 gold. Wondering, is there a lever in here or anything? No. Just a second. Probably should. Oh.
Yours first, then. That's what I thought.
You stay up here and go around. I might be able to jump across there.
Traveling with you is making me realize how much Jorving didn't tell me.
I don't really need to take
Not
that.
to
but I'm
his
going to.
corpse.
Lydia made the jump too, okay. Wait for Jordan to make the old around and around and around we go.
What was that? Ha! Found you. Just remember, that was your decision.
Wait, have we been in here before? Did we just come through a different way to come through here? Brings us back to the center.
Only one more door left. Hurry up!
One more door. Wait a second. Did I go left and then go left again?
Survived so many battles only to be
Yeah,
killed
these
by a
are
trap.
still up. Must not have gone this way. Maybe I'm just confused. I don't know. I've been here. Dragger. Okay, well that's a good sign. If there's a monster, that means I probably didn't go this way.
Force Roda!
You won't get away. That's what I thought. I'm disappointed. Oh no, you don't.
Really cool looking shield. A Nordic moonstone shield. Can I break that down for moonstone? I might be able to do that. Take it. Some of the shields I can break down for components.
It's good to see another Imperial living this kind of life. We're not as soft
Like
as a lot of
Alex
noise
Blake,
would like to
ready to go to
believe.
war. Quick saving every 5 steps. Empty. Wait, what about this one?
Treasure is mine. All mine.
No, not all yours. there's something in there. I just gotta get up on this ledge. Hey, give me a boost.
Huh?
Thanks. Thank you. I don't know what I need that for, but I'm taking it. Lydia's already ready to shoot us. Are we going down this way? Why, yes, we are. Oh, I'm hearing the word power. Really? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go talk to people in Winterhold. I just kind of breezed right past Winterhold.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold. Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much the sea swallows up. I'll outlast them all. What's your business here in Winterhold? Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason. I do. And if you count yourself among their numbers, then you've blood on your hands as well. There's nothing left of Winterhold. Nothing. Everyone knows it's the college's fault that the sea swallowed our city. Still they deny it. What? We all know the truth. What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damned mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen. Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
Over the fact that they call it Winterhold Hold.
Come back as soon as you have the helm.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. I'll take my leave then.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes. Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you.
Oh yes, quite fine. My accommodations here continue.
It's not much, but we get by.
There haven't been any...
Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then.
I expect a bit of animosity now and
You mean the inn or Winterhold?
I see.
Suppose it's the same answer either way.
I know of things
Winterhold's
that-
fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living. All right, then.
I don't like doing business with Azora's faithful. Make it quick.
Really?
Silence. Do not speak unless spoken to.
I understand Courier's been complaining about our customers again.
What of it? It's our inn, and they cause him no harm.
I believe he was suggesting...
It's not like there's anything to do here but drink. Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready. You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Harren I'll bring her the gold I owe. All right, then.
Absolutely.
Just say
no
the word
time
if you
to
need it.
deal with
Thank you.
lowlifes these
He's not a
days.
bad man, just
Go
bad with
away.
his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them. Be careful
Oh,
out there.
Wait, what was that?
Watch what you're doing. Good to see you.
Oh, we don't need to start seduction.
All right, then.
I've already seduced half of Skyrim. And that wizard doesn't like the fact that I helped Azura. Huh.
Still here. Of course, Thane. How can I help? Let's go.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for... Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
She said.
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk. Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what. I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold and then it's your problem. Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it?
I don't feel bad about
But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Oral.
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Oh. So I have a ring of remedy, but now I have a ring of mending. There we go. And I fleeced her for all of her money. And I got a gold, I was going to say a gold claw, but it's coral.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Good day.
Let's get a room at the inn, and then let's go do that, get that helm.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. If there's anything you need, just let me know. Well, not exactly. Listen, we're friends, right? I wonder if I could ask a favor of you.
Or the name of the hold.
It's about Ranmir. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with him being here all the time. He mostly keeps to himself, and so far he's been able to pay. I just hate to see what's happened to him. He hasn't always been like this, you know. Drunk, I mean. Oh, he was a different person. Happy, outgoing, like anyone who's in love. See, Ranmir was involved with a pretty young woman named Isabel Rolane. The two of them were very happy together, I thought. One day, she just disappeared. Ranmir was convinced she'd run off with someone else, leaving him behind. He turned to drinking. And what's left of him is what you see here every day. I'm not sure. I hope that maybe if she could be found, if he had some sort of explanation, that maybe he could put himself back together. I'm in no position to go searching for her, but perhaps you could.
Okay.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Why? Because I'd rather be here trying to keep my only brother from...
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Drink ain't gonna kill me.
All right,
Not
ladies.
today.
I'll be honest, I still haven't figured out just what happened with Avincenzo.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, we're getting up at the crack of dawn.
We don't get many people like you visiting Winterhold. Usually it's elves.
It was good to see we could turn
My pa
things
says
around
elves
and
are
live
bad
well.
and not to trust them.
Lots of other places around Tamriel could use that kind of hope.
I say, you didn't hear any
And it's raining.
Did you know that most of Winterhold fell into the sea? I heard it's because of that.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Okay, that's probably the Jarl sending us up there. Okay. We got 4 goals. We're going to try to do all of them. It's still pretty early in the morning. It's 4 o'clock. Might be able to go on for another hour.
I'd love it when dinner walks right in the
Die, beast!
Now it's my turn.
Choice.
Is that the statue of Zora over there?
We Nords are strong, and we're as tough as stone. By the gods. Wow!
Okay. That's a giant over there. I think this is a giant. What is that, a wolfhound? There's the giants. Don't go ahead. He's gonna come to us.
I have to admit, I'm disappointed. Your decision.
Mammoth cheese. Not interested. Collect bounty. Return to Scald. Okay, he's because of the giant, he's because of the dragon. There's a helm out here in the water. Okay. A shipwreck. Southeast. Oh, there's water. That's west, that's south, that's east. Okay. Going the wrong direction.
I can't believe those warlocks tried to summon an incomprehensibly powerful mad woman. Might as well just stick your whole face in a campfire while you're at it.
Yikes. Stick your whole face in a campfire. Okay, what do we got going on here? It is a shipwreck. And I should have my helmet water breathing on.
You're as good as dead. Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Some wolves. He swore. Oh, there's a wreckage.
Time to die!
Really? I hit you with the butt, I hit you with the butt of my sword and you die? Ooh, that was a good shot.
Yeah!
I believe you could take three hits. If we have to, we can sleep here. Why am I here? Oh,
I'll try and make this quick.
That's the best you can do.
oh, looks cool. But it's not a helm. Where's, okay, that's a little close. Where's the Lydia?
Descended from his
Hearing you. Okay, there you are. Okay, so we got the helm. Kill the giant. Okay, we're gonna look for the girl. But I'm just gonna turn in some of these quests, and then we'll go look for the girl. The Jarl has one.
Can I help you?
Trouble?
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
I don't care how many colleges... Can you believe that this hold used to contend for the throne of the High King? Now, perhaps others will listen. Here, your reward is promised. You have Winterhold's thanks.
Sounds like a good bit of fun, too.
Oh, 1,500, dang, that's a lot.
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold.
Right.
You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. Good luck to you. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Winterhold. I grant you this weapon from the armory to serve as your badge of office.
Okay.
I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Blade of Winterhold. Okay. Where's my housecarl?
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward.
Another 500. I'm bleeding this guy dry.
Good day.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold. Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
Blade of Winterhold. Where are you at? Crap. It's two-handed. I'll be selling that. Okay, we killed the giant. I noticed that nobody is chatting with me. They're just watching the link. What do they call it? Lurking in the background, just kind of just chilling out, watching the stream. I'm totally okay with that. But if you wanted to chat, I do have the chat open on my third monitor. And I'll try to answer any questions or just interact with you. But sometimes I can't because
As if
I'm not...
Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders.
Because I'm paying attention to the game and not the chat. But either way, it's all good. This is a comfortable relaxation free zone, you know, you just chill, listen in the background while you're painting your figures.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Damn.
You've shown those monsters that they will no longer be tolerated in the Pale. Good work.
And now
Here,
come after us with
a reward from your Jarl.
deadly assassins.
Dang. Anything else you need?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of.
I think they have a script.
However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
It would be my honor.
Good luck.
I've only helped one person? Okay.
If you need an example of why I detest mages, look no further than Lua Elskaven. Tried to raise an
Hope to see you again soon.
terrorize Skyrim because it was being terrorized by the war.
My Jarl, I have concerns about the safety of Dawnstar.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder.
I have you
Not
to
worthy of
head to
time
the
and
town
consideration.
safety. What is this about?
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good.
People here
Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Getting used to heavy armor, are you? I can help you get your plates
What was
adjusted,
added?
if you'd like.
It doesn't say. Okay, I don't know what he just gave me.
I'm getting out of here.
Did you see someone run past just now? Yes. How did you get this? Never mind. Here. It's not much, but it's something. I'm going to track down that thief and murder him. Let's see what you've got.
Somebody help!
You're not doing much tracking there, dude. Oh, man.
It's good to see another Imperial living this kind of life.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Sorry if my father seems a bit distracted. A lot's happened. Yes, ever since my mother died a few winters ago. I play songs and help with the drinks when I have the time. Sure, what can I do for you? Yes? Yes, I haven't got all day. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Get it, Lydia?
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with the voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Okay. Enough of that. we got a woman to find who's missing. She's not from this town. My quest, I think it says talk to the people in Whiterun. No, talk to the people in Winterhold to see if they know where she's at. I wonder if that claw is the one that I needed. Find out about her in Winterhold. Right. So basically we just ask or talk to a lot of the people in here about her.
Keep clear of the college and keep yourself
We
out
don't
of
get
trouble.
many people like you visiting.
Mm.
My pa says elves are bad and not to trust them.
I'm not an elf. I'm an Imperial. Not even
Come on
a
in.
Lord.
We got warm food, warm
Don't want to
drinks,
ask him. That'll
warm
probably
day.
make him go into melancholy.
I don't like doing business with Azora's faithful. Make it quick.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. Mm-hmm.
I wonder what happens when a customer can't afford to pay for
How
a
have things
meal.
been with you?
There, do you know where I can find Rolaine?
Oh no. Dagger's been talking at you, hasn't he? Gotten you roped into his little plan to fix Ranmir's life. I'll tell you what I told him. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. Those aren't folks you want to get tangled up with.
And he always complained about the cold and
You'll wind up getting yourself killed. Dagger shouldn't have said a word about it. I love the man, bless his heart, but he doesn't know the whole story. One night, Ranmir was in here like always, drinking himself to death. When I told him there was no more hunting brew, that he drank all of it, he got angry. He ranted at me. How I didn't know what he's been through. How Isabel broke his heart when she ran off with some thief named Vex. He said he'd even gone to Riften to try and find the bastard. I think maybe he was hoping they'd just kill him, and that'd be the end of it. Dagger never heard any of this, and I chose to keep it to myself. I'm only telling you so you don't get into trouble. Riften and thieves means trouble. Just leave it alone.
Up here once. It's even colder than Windhelm.
No, there isn't, and I suggest you leave it at that. I don't want to see anyone get hurt over this.
Okay, so Riften and Vex. Vex is
See ya.
one of the thieves. We can just hurry over there. What is that? Oh, Thieves Guild.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Okay, that's Sapphire.
Is it getting hot? Or is it just me?
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk a second.
I've always wondered what it'd be like to live by a lake, fishing all day. But not like this. Ready for some... Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here. Who's asking? Not him again. He came nosing around Riften a while back, making a lot of noise about me. He was persuaded to leave before he found me. Funny. I'd have thought she would have gone back to him by now. She came through a while ago. Wanted to know where she could get her hands on something valuable. Anything, really. I told her it was a bad idea. That she wasn't cut out for what'd be necessary, but she wouldn't hear it. So, I gave her some advice, pointed her towards Hobbs Fall Cave, and that was that. Alright, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me.
$4 grand? Nope, I don't need that kind of training.
Riften is a beautiful city. These jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
Alright guys, this is where we're going to call it. I'm going to journey back home and get ready to read another book at the start of the next session. But we're going to end the session right here, and then I'll just fast travel from my home to the quest, wherever it might be, wherever that cave is. But since I have to depart and go use the restroom, I figured this would be a perfect time to end the stream. It's also almost 5 o'clock. So jump on here tomorrow night. I'll be on, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you guys for hanging out. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in painted miniatures or miniatures in general for D&D or role-playing or even military wargaming, you should check out my eBay store, which is in the description below. It's Wargaming and Miniature on eBay. And if you're interested in maybe having some of your own miniatures painted, I would be glad to do that for you. I do paint on commission. Also, there should be a Google link in the description which gives you my price scheme and stuff like that. So thanks, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm going to save here, even though I'm not actually going to quit. I'm actually going to use the bathroom. When I come back, I'll travel home. All right, catch you in the next one.